Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. As you guys can tell by the title of this video, this is going to be a Sagittarius reading. This is a general timeless reading, so whenever you find this, it's meant for you. Also, this is for any Sagittarius placement, so sun, moon, rising, Venus, North Node, Lilith, you name it. Okay, I am going to start off the reading a little bit different today. So I want us to set our intention of possibly what we want to gain from this reading. I'm going to read the positive affirmation for you today, which is I create wealth mentally, physically, and spiritually. Okay, I am going to meditate with you guys to help us release any negative energy and allow us to be open to receive any of the messages in this reading. So if you're comfortable, feel free to breathe in and out with me. Okay, let's get started, Sagittarius. So I'm going to pull 3 cards for your general reading with an outcome, and then we'll move into the love portion for you. Okay, so let's see, what do we have come out for you? Okay, we have coming out first the 3 of Wands. Okay, coming out second, the Hermit in reverse. Interesting. Okay. Then we have coming out third, the Chariot, number 7, Cancer energy, major arcana. So out of the 3 cards we have on the table, we have the Hermit card and the Chariot, okay? And then as your outcome, we have the 10 of Wands, okay? A lot of fire energy, okay? So I feel like you're definitely in your power this upcoming week or throughout the month or whenever you're viewing this. 3 of Wands, definitely a new chosen path that you are embarking on, okay? I feel like it's more of just like a soul purpose. I don't think you have a certain aspect of your life that you're trying to go. I think mostly it's just in general, you just want to follow your soul purpose. That's what I'm trying to say, which is beautiful energy, Sagittarius. There's definitely been enlightenment. And I say that because this is it's upside down. Usually that would mean that maybe you need to go within and take some time to meditate, but I don't get that energy from this reading, Sagittarius. I feel like you have went in. You've received a lot of enlightenment, probably going through a spiritual awakening. You could still currently be in it, but I feel like that there's a need for you to evolve past that, or you are evolving past that. Beautiful energy, okay? With the Chariot, you're rushing towards something. It could be towards a soul purpose. It really could. Also, to be more balanced, with the black and white horse, I always think of duality, Sagittarius, okay? You could have Cancer in your chart or have that somewhere in your environment. But I feel like that you are steadfast. You're not letting anyone or anything actually get in your way of just becoming whole and complete within yourself, okay? So I feel like that you embarking on this journey will most likely lead you to a new career. If you are in a partnership, it probably will tighten that bond. Unfortunately, sometimes that pulls us away from people just because those people may not, go on the path that we are being led to go down by our heart and our soul, unfortunately, Sagittarius, okay? So I don't see any of that, but that's just 2 different scenarios. We'll have to see more how your love reading goes. With the 10 of Wands being in your outcome, Sagittarius, you're definitely walking away from something, okay? And that's kind of, I got the energy in the first card, the 3 of Wands, that you're definitely choosing a new path. You could still be thinking about what path you want to go down, but I feel like that there's a solid answer that you'll be coming to by the end of this week or within the upcoming month, okay? I definitely sense a little bit of fear, but be courageous, Sagittarius, okay? With the Ten of Wands coming out, you're definitely walking away from negativity, things that no longer serves you, okay? Be careful of the amount of baggage that you take with you, okay? We don't need everything that we actually needed on our previous journey for the new one, Sagittarius. So we have to be mindful to leave some of the old concepts and things that are outdated to us that we just no longer need, okay? I'm not going to drag that out, so I'm going to go ahead and move on to your love reading, okay? Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck for you, though. We have the Five of Cups, okay? So not crying over spilled milk anymore. Moving on, letting go of the past. Queen of Wands, creativity, joy, happiness, excitement, finding the inner light within yourself, okay? Which we saw that in the Hermit energy in your general reading, okay? So you could have Virgo in your chart or have that somewhere in your environment, okay? King of Cups, okay? Pisces energy, water energy. But when I think of this, it always makes me think of actually temperance sometimes, okay? So very wise, very practical, very strong, okay? So the card in the deck for Sagittarius in the major arcana is temperance, okay? So that means that you are very wise, okay? Meaning that you can not only lead yourself, Sagittarius, but you have the ability and you are strong enough to lead other people to make wise decisions, okay? Which can be a little bit heavy on our shoulders sometimes. So just know when to give and know when to take, meaning we can only give if our cup is full, Sagittarius, okay? So remember that you might need to pull back your energy from people just a little bit, just because you are in a sensitive place right now in your life, okay? And sometimes when we're making that transition to walk towards something new, it can be very emotional for us, okay? So for your love reading, I'm going to pull a card for your emotions, excuse me, Sagittarius, for your emotions and how you currently feel about the situation or the person. We'll pull a card for your emotional blockage, and then we'll do the same thing for your person or your future person if this isn't someone that you've met yet. And then we'll also do an outcome card, okay? I feel like I had one card that flipped, but I don't see it. Okay. Let's just go over these cards for right now. Four of Pentacles is your current emotions, okay? Interesting card for your current emotions. And this could be the energy I was just talking about, you feeling that you have to pull back a little bit because you're very sensitive right now, okay? The Four of Pentacles usually gives me the energy that you need to save. Or you are being a little bit stingy right now with money. That can be good or bad. It just, you have to look at your circumstances and see how that plays into your personal life. So you honestly could be pulling back your energy from someone, okay? This could be a current bond. If you aren't in a connection and you're completely single, then that could mean to me in a love reading that you're just solely focusing on yourself, okay? You're keeping your love or coins close to you, okay? Not giving them to other people. Her eyes are closed, so she's also meditating, okay? So you could just be focusing on your spirituality, Sagittarius, and just practicing more self-care, more self-love, okay? And your emotional blockage. So what could possibly be getting in your way of this connection or possibly finding a romantic partner, Sagittarius? The Eight of Swords, okay? Feeling bounded. I feel like you're feeling bounded by the choice that you have to make right now. I feel like the choice that we discussed in your general reading, it doesn't include romance. I feel like it's more of just a soul journey, a soul mission that could involve somehow your job or your actual career, okay? Or possibly going back to school or something like that. I feel like it's more focused on that in the general. So you could be feeling bounded by having to make a choice that you probably are fearful to make. You don't really want to make right now, but I feel like you kind of know that it's time to make a choice, okay? So I feel like that is heavy on your mind right now. So you don't really have the space right now in your head or hard to kind of focus on love right now. Okay. And I feel like once you get unbounded, then you'll be able to move forward to focus on giving your energy out to other people, Sagittarius. How the person feels about you or their current emotions. Two of Cups. Okay. Opposite energies, polar opposites. Okay. So we have you coming in with Pentacles and Swords energy. There's also a need to express yourself, Sagittarius. I'm looking at the Eight of Swords. Okay, so that could mean express yourself to yourself, meaning that you really need to look at yourself in the mirror, and actually, I want to say consider, that's the word popped in my head, but that's really not what the message I'm trying to convey to you guys. But really look at yourself in the mirror and really try to accept who you are as a person and who you have been called to be. Okay. I feel like that there's some conflict in that, and that's inner conflict within yourself. But anyways, back to the other person. Two of Cups. So they really want it all. They feel like that this is an equal partnership. They're truly in love with you. They feel like that you guys are equally yoked. They feel like that this bond brings a lot of peace and harmony, abundance, happiness to them. Okay. In their emotional blockage, Knight of Swords. Okay. That's weird. Okay, so what came to mind is that they could be running away from the connection. That is interesting. Interesting energies for you, Sagittarius. Okay. And you can flip it. If you don't resonate with the Four of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords, and you feel like the Two of Cups energy is more your vibe right now, then it's totally fine to switch those energies. Let's see. At the bottom of the deck, we have number 5, the Hierophant. Okay. That's that you delving more into your spirituality that I mentioned earlier. Okay, this card could possibly mean higher levels of commitment, but generally when I see it, I feel like just it makes me think that you've gone up, spoken to God, and come back down, and now you're filled with a lot of joy, happiness, and abundance. Okay, just because you're aligned with your higher self and with God. That's also Taurus energy. Okay, major arcana, we had the Hermit, we had the Chariot, now the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so very transforming energy. So I feel like that you are entering a new chapter in your life right now, or coming up in the near future, Sagittarius. At the bottom of the deck, Eight of Wands, the need to express or have a conversation. Okay, which is what I mentioned with the Eight of Swords. Okay, and again at the bottom of the deck, Five of Cups. Okay, holding on to the past. Interesting energy, Sagittarius. Let's get a card for your outcome, and maybe that'll offer us some more clarity, because it seems like polar opposite. In the emotional blockage, I don't feel the person could be running towards you, but that's their emotional blockage. So that's what's hindering them to come towards you. Let's get one. Let's clarify the Knight of Swords. Instead of outcome, we're going to do a clarity. One card. We'll take that one. Knight of Pentacles, slow moving energy. Also Pentacle energy. Okay, so they could be running towards money or focusing on finances right now for you. The one card that did come out for you is the Nine of Swords. Okay. The person seems to be going through a lot of inner turmoil within themselves as well too. Okay, and usually that happens, Sagittarius, when we are going through challenging things in our life and we meet other people, or we attempt to try to call in other people. They will come in on the same frequency that we are on. Okay, so if you are going through some form of inner turmoil right now, mental anguish, and you try to call in a new partner, romantic partner, friendship, anybody. If you're vibing low, Sagittarius, you're going to call in somebody that's vibing low. If you vibing high, you're going to call in somebody that's vibing high. Okay. And that doesn't have to do anything with your sign. That's just the law of attraction. Okay. That's just human beings. Okay. We will always attract people who are a true reflection of ourselves, even if we think they look completely different from the outside, the inside, they feel exactly the same as we do, okay? So we have to make sure that we love ourselves unconditionally, okay? And like I mentioned earlier, we fill our cup completely, then we have enough to share with other people to fill their cup, okay? For your outcome, what I ask Spirit for you, okay, in this connection is the Ace of Pentacles, okay? So there definitely could be something that could potentially grow, Sagittarius, in this bond, okay? It's just a little shaky right now, okay? If there's someone that you haven't met yet, then that just means that you guys are still growing separately on your journey. When you guys have completed all of the lessons and kind of reached the stage when you're able to welcome someone into your life, then you guys' paths will cross, okay? So that's all that means. I definitely think the person will be very intentional. It will be a genuine connection. It may be a little rocky though, Sagittarius. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Just with the person's emotional blockage, it could be a little up and down. A little, I want to say runner and chaser, but I don't really like to use those terms because those are usually used with like twin flame energy. And if you believe in that, I would say do your own research, and that might be your situation, okay? So you could be in that situation right now. I don't feel the vibe. Well, I have 2 cups, so 2 is usually represents to like soulmates, twin flames to me. But very slow moving energy. It's going to take some time, okay? With the 9 of Swords, this could be somebody that you've had around with before, Sagittarius. I'm going to be honest with you. So maybe that's why they're in that up and down energy. I feel like it's, to me, should I go towards Sagittarius? Should I not? Should I not? Should I not? That's how it feels to me. Very indecisive. But in the general reading, we picked up on you being very indecisive about going towards a new path, or going down a new path, I should say. So like I said, you guys are definitely reflecting each other. But I feel like the person does love you. If they're ready for a commitment or not, I don't see it written in the cards right now. I was going to say in the stars. So maybe you have Aquarius in your chart, or Aquarius in your environment somewhere, okay? But potentially with the Ace of Swords, you can manifest something very beautiful in this connection if it is mutual, Sagittarius, okay? So it has the potential to grow, okay? At the bottom of the deck, we have 9 of Pentacles. So peace, harmony, balance. You will have that spirituality balance that you've been looking for. Financial, so finances, obviously, like I just said, in career. 10 of Pentacles, okay? So it's possible that you could have 10 of Pentacles with this person, but it's just gonna take some time to grow, to actually manifest. And you guys are gonna actually have to put in work into yourselves individually and into the connection together, okay? So that has to be mutual energy for this to work, okay? So I would say keep working on yourself right now, Sagittarius. If you're the other person watching this and you're dealing with a Sagittarius, keep working on yourself and give the Sagittarius time to heal and to better themselves, because I feel like you're on a great path. You're really growing. It's a tough transition, and that happens, Sagittarius. I am going to pull, okay, I was going to pull one card, one lesson card for you, or advice. It depends on how it resonates with you. But Spirit shout out too. So first one coming out is purpose. I know what I'm here to do. That's what we mentioned earlier, right, Sagittarius? That you're on, you're looking for your soul mission, your soul purpose. Okay, Sagittarius, you are a truth seeker. Okay, so with the 8 of Swords coming out, I feel like that you're looking for the truth, and you shall find it very soon. But the truth lies within you, okay? The last card that came out is abundance. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. Exactly, Sagittarius. You can manifest whatever you want, whether it's to go down a new path, to find your soul purpose, your soul mission, change of careers, find a new romantic partner. You can have it all, okay? Just believe that. If this video resonated with you, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I truly welcome you to subscribe to my channel, excuse me, Sagittarius. Also, if you have not heard this today, you are loved and you are cherished, okay? Until next time, my loves, bye-bye.